Hello everyone, welcome to our Arduino series of lessons. This is lesson number 8. We are going to do reading from serial monitor. On our previous lesson, we did writing to serial monitor. So under the serial monitor, we have okay, let me just go on this view. So it reads data from the serial monitor, then sends data to the Arduino. Okay, it's just a simple code for calling out the serial monitor. 9600 is the baud rate, which is the number of bits sent per second. Then the baud rate on the serial monitor should be the same as the one using a code. You can use different baud rates. I just prefer that one. Simple codes. So for if you are doing a serial dot pass int, this one it reads integers. Then this one, the other one, serial dot read string. This code will read string, then send it to the Arduino. Okay, now let's get into a more practical example. So for our practical example, I'm going to do two programs. The other one is we are going to read strings, then the other one we are going to read integers. So I'm going to work with variables. I will later explain them in the following lesson. So we are going to declare an integer named num. Then I'm also going to declare a string named my name, like that. So for the first one, the string, now we have to call our serial monitor. Serial.begin. Like that. Then don't forget your semicolons. Now in void loop. Okay, so now in void loop, I'm going to do a serial print. Serial.print. This is an instruction to the user. Enter your name. Then after this, I'm going to open a while loop. While serial or serial dot available or serial dot available is equal to 0. So using both equal sign is a sort of checking if it is 0. If you use one equal sign, it's like setting it to 0. Okay, like that. And then we open here. So this is our while loop. So as long as no data has been entered into our serial monitor, we are going to be looping nothing. So the program will be currently at rest. But however, once we receive data from the serial monitor, my name, the variable which I've declared in upper at the beginning here, my name is equal to serial dot read string, like that. Then after that, I'm going to do a serial print. Serial.print login. No, this one should be just print. It's your name is like that. Then this one is our serial print ln. This time I'm printing my name. Okay, so what this code is going to do, a user is going to enter his name, then you're going to wait till the user's entered his or her name. Finally, the computer is going to tell us the name. Okay, so now let's see. Let me now load our code. Okay, our code is now done uploading tools serial monitor, and there we have it. Enter your name. My name is Rotek, like that. Then you click send or you press enter, and there we have it. Enter your name. Your name is Rotek. Okay, let me just remove this and enter your name. This should be print ln. I want a new line. Let me just load it again once more. Now it's compiling. No, this time it took longer than usual. Now it's uploading, then choose. I'm just waiting for it done uploading. Then I'll call the serial monitor. Now leave it. Enter your name. So my name is Rotek like that. So enter your name is Rotek. So now after this instruction, as long as I'm not doing anything, the computer is not going to print things. So you can put different names, and here we have it. So now we are reading what you have entered from the serial monitor. Okay, so now let's do another program. This time we're going to do it with integers. So I'm just going to delete this. I'm going to leave the while loop. I'm going to use it, and also leave this. Now I'm going to just add another variable, int I, like that. So what we're going to do after this, we are going to be working with this circuit board. We did this in lesson number 5. So if you want to know the connections of everything and what's happening here, you just have to visit number 5. But this is a LED from pin 2 up to a resistor, then back to ground. So here, remember, we have to do our pin mode. Pin mode, pin 2, and we are using it as an output, like that. Then after using that as an output, here, instead of enter your name, we are going to enter number, enter number of blinks you want, just like that. So after that, as long as nothing has been entered, we won't do anything. So now is equal to pass int and the capital letter pass int, like that. So it's serial.pass int. Serial.pass int, like that. So this is how we get the integer if we entered from the serial monitor to here. Okay, so after that, now we have to open the for loop. We will do loops in the upcoming videos. For the meantime, we're just going to work with this one, but you understand it later as you go on. Int I is equal to 0. So for loop, here's 3 structures. Num, and then finally I plus, and then you put these. Okay, so this is our for loop. So it has 3 sections. We start at I equals to 0. Then the code underneath here between these open curlies will run as long as this is true. Then this is we incrementing I plus plus. It means we are incrementing by 1 to the value of I. So in here we're going to write the code for blinking an LED. So we're going to do a digital write to pin 2, and we are setting it high. Then we also have to do a delay. I'm going to do a delay of a second. Don't forget your semicolons in your code. Then I'm going to do another digital write to pin 2, and this time I'm setting it low. Then after that I'm going to do a delay of a second again. So here we have it, our code. Now let's load our code into our Arduino. So what this code should do, a user is to enter the number of blinks you want, then this LED will blink exactly that number that the user has entered. So now it's done uploading. Now let me call this serial monitor. Now as you can see, enter number of blinks you want. I want this LED to blink twice, so I'm going to enter 2. So you either click send or enter. This time I'm going to use send. 1, 2, and it is finished. Okay, now this time I want it to blink it 5 times. Now I'm going to press enter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and done. Now the computer repeats, enter the number of blinks you want. So you can easily communicate with your Arduino. This time I just used an LED, but it could have been a bigger actuator that you could easily control by simple instructions coming from your Arduino. So this was lesson number 8, doing reading from serial monitor. Kindly stay tuned to this series of Arduino lessons for beginners. Thank you.